the Molly Rose Foundation, established following the tragic death of 14-year-old Molly Rose in November 2017, is urging Ofcom, the UX communications regulator, to significantly bolster its regulatory approach towards social media platforms. This urgent plea comes in the wake of Meta's recent announcement of substantial alterations to its content moderation policies, changes that have raised serious concerns within the foundation. These policy shifts, unveiled earlier this month, coincide with Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg's apparent realignment of the company's strategies to better align with the priorities and policies of the Trump administration. This perceived shift has fueled anxieties about the potential weakening of content safety measures and a subsequent increase in harmful content reaching vulnerable users. The Foundation's concerns are deeply rooted in the stark reality of Meta's own internal day. Internal figures released by Meta itself reveal that a shockingly low percentage, less than 1% of the suicide and self-harm content addressed by the company between July and September of last year originated from user reports. This alarming statistic highlights a critical gap in Meta's proactive content moderation strategies. The overwhelming majority of harmful content appears to be identified through means other than user flagging, suggesting a reliance on algorithms and automated systems that may be failing to effectively identify and remove harmful materials, especially those targeting vulnerable young users. The Foundation argues that this reliance on indirect detection methods, coupled with the recent policy changes, creates a potentially dangerous environment for young people. They believe that the current system allows harmful content, including material promoting self-harm and suicide, to proliferate unchecked, reaching vulnerable individuals with devastating consequences. The Molly Rose Foundation believes that the current framework is insufficient to protect children and young adults from the harmful effects of online exposure to such content. In May, Ofcom issued a draft safety code of practice, which included crucial provisions mandating technology companies to proactively prevent their algorithms from recommending harmful content to children. This code also called for the implementation of robust age verification systems to enhance child safety online. The final version of these codes, slated for publication in April and implementation in July following parliamentary approval, holds immense significance in determining the future landscape of online safety regulation in the UK. The Molly Rose Foundation is actively campaigning for Ofcom to strengthen these codes, going beyond the minimum requirements to establish a robust and proactive system for identifying and removing harmful content before it reaches it. They are calling for increased transparency in Meta's content moderation practices, demanding independent audits to ensure accountability and effectiveness. The Foundation underscores the urgency of the situation, highlighting the profound impact that harmful online content can have on young people's mental health and well-being. They are urging for a regulatory framework that prioritizes proactive prevention over reactive responses, protecting children and young adults from the potentially devastating effects of exposure to harmful content on social media platforms. The tragic loss of Molly Rose serves as a stark reminder of the real-world consequences of inaction in this critical area. The Foundation's fight is not merely for stricter regulations. It's a fight for the safety and well-being of countless young people who navigate the digital world daily.